Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, October the 5th, 2016, and today in our Tech News Update, well, of course, yesterday was a Google event where Google announced all sorts of little products. There's the Google Wi-Fi that is a new kind of router and mixed with, router and hub. They also announced the flagship phones of Pixel and Pixel XL, the first phones made by Google. That looks impressive. We'll see how they are in the real world. Also, they will have Android 7.1, which is interesting. Daydream VR announced at $79. That seems to be pretty cool. And a new Chromecast called the Chromecast Ultra that does 4K and that basically continues in improving upon the Chromecast devices. Well, Yahoo, another news about Yahoo. Not only did we know that now more than 500 million accounts have been compromised, but Yahoo now is kind of in hot water because it seems that Yahoo has been spying on us, and they even gave the NSA and the FBI tools to look at our emails as they wanted. Now, this is something that I think is a big, big, big problem. And I don't know, but if you already were thinking about closing your Yahoo account just because they didn't tell us that for 2 years we were compromised, maybe this will be even worse. I think this is unacceptable. There's no reason for this to happen. And of course, we can't accept that this continues. So it means Yahoo basically gave access to pretty much anyone in the law enforcement on our emails, and they even spied themselves on us. Unacceptable. I'm sorry, but you cannot do that. So, I think another reason why we should maybe stop using Yahoo and move on to something else. And of course, with that said, a lot of people started looking at Facebook, Google, Apple, Microsoft, and saying, okay, and you? Are you doing tools to help the FBI? The giants all responded, no, we're not doing that. And they also responded with saying that if the NSA or the FBI would force them to use or make a tool to spy on emails or on personal data from users, that they would confront them in court to not do so. So of course that raises questions. If Yahoo does it, who else is actually doing it without our consent? So kind of interesting here, and let's hope that the big ones are not doing this also, because that would really, really be a big blow, basically, to our own security and privacy. Well, an interesting article about the U.S. elections in the computer world, where a lot of security experts are not very happy with the U.S. Election system, which basically people will be having a touchscreen device where they can vote, and many, many security experts say that the way that this system is actually done and the way that it works, it's unsafe, and that it could easily be hacked. And you know what? Nobody would know about it, and basically votes could be just tossed away. It's kind of very interesting article. It raises many security questions to a point where they say that this is totally this is really a non-secure system for voting, and that we have to make sure that it's better than that. And when we start using electronics to do things like voting, it is true that we need to know and we need to make sure that this system is so secure that it cannot be hacked or cannot be tampered. But apparently, according to many security experts, this is not the case, and it's actually quite easy to do so. So let's just hope that we have minimal problems, but this shouldn't be in a democracy where we need to really count the votes honestly and accurately. Well, interesting news about the Mac OS operating system as Apple has released its Mac OS system, the new 10.12 OS 10, basically. Uh, Very interesting. It's pulling a little Microsoft here. It's downloading on machines even if you haven't asked to get the update. And of course, on many Apple machines, the SSD or the hard drive doesn't have that much space on it. So it's already taking up space. So, of course, nobody's really talking about it. Nobody's complaining. When this happened to Microsoft and Windows 10 was downloaded on machines, people got crazy and it's like, wow, what are you doing? It's funny that nobody's talking about it really on Mac, though. And you see, that's where you see that the complaints and the way things are going aren't the same depending on the company that's doing it. So, of course, if you look on your Mac hard drive, you'll see that there's a folder with several gigabytes used, and it's the new operating system that's just waiting there to be installed. So why not go ahead, Mac, and add another one? Why not do an annoying pop-up, say, hey, get it, it's free. And finally, Spotify is in hot water because of ads that are opening malware sites. A user that was using Spotify says that some of the ads that were actually opening links to malware sites were found in the Spotify, and that he says that this is kind of scary because you know these ads coming from Spotify, you wouldn't think that they are bad or they have problems or anything. So be very careful. Of course, Spotify will say that they will look into it, but this is another thing where we see somebody somewhere is not doing his job. There shouldn't be these types of ads that are problematic coming through different services like Spotify, for example. So this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, October the 5th, 2016. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to our channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up. Sorry. Hopefully you enjoy our videos.